A large portion of you are going to make your family a lot more cash every single month because of this specific tip, and that is actionable, that you can start today and that you should do today. Okay, so I need you to lock in, vets, because this next couple of minutes is going to be powerful for you and your family and could change your life. Okay, only thing I ask in return is that you give your full attention here for this next few minutes, and two, that you hit that like button, as it allows me to continue to deliver value to you in a method that respects your time. So let's get into it. This is going to be about the evidence gathering phase of our VA claim. So what I mean by that is not on the VA's behalf, but on our behalf. Here we go, we're going to gather our evidence, but most importantly, we're going to gather our intel. Okay, this is the intelligence gathering phase. Phase one, we gather intel. What does any winning battle strategy since the dawn of man consist of? We got to have reconnaissance. We have to see where the enemy is, what our strengths are, what the terrain is like, how we can win this battle. And most of you are not doing that. Most of you veterans are doing what I used to do, which was make this process way more difficult than it has to be. Okay, you come to me saying, hey, I need to, how do I file tinnitus secondary to headaches and all this? And I have great videos on how to do that, but do you really need to? A lot of you are jumping straight to the complex VA claims where you have these secondaries and this secondary to this secondary, and oh, my prescription caused IBS. That's awesome. I love the fervor. Did you check out and do the proper prep work by taking a look at your service treatment records? Okay, your service treatment records. This is not the VA records, your VA treatment records on My Healthy Vet. This is your service treatment records. Most of you vets, listen up. Most of you have unclaimed diagnoses right now in your service treatment record because you used a VSO or you used someone else to file your claim for you because you were lazy, and you have been missing out on hundreds, if not four figures per month for however many years since you filed your initial claim. That's just being honest with you. If you were lazy by not looking at your service treatment records because, oh, no one told me to do it or what have you, and you didn't take responsibility on yourself in order to capitalize on your family's most important income of your life, which is passive and tax-free, then you've probably been missing out on hundreds of dollars per month, plus the opportunity costs, plus whatever interest you could have been making, right? Every single month from your claim. So that should upset you, because that's how important this intelligence gathering phase is. And this is why you should never leave it up to a VSO or someone else who doesn't care as much about your claim as you do. Here's why getting it on your service treatment records is so important. Because if you have a diagnosis, let's say you had a headache, and you don't even remember going to sick call because maybe it was years ago, okay? You have a headaches diagnosis potentially, even if you just went to sick call once for a headache, but now you're struggling with migraines. Guess what? Rather than, hey, Jordan, I need to get a bunch of, custom personal statements for tinnitus secondary, or I'm sorry, headaches secondary to tinnitus, and then pay $600 for a Nexus letter from some doctor, and then hope I get that service connected. Guess what, my friend? Have you done your service treatment records reconnaissance? Have you looked? And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that if you have a digital copy coming here just in a few seconds. Efficiently, so you don't have to go through hundreds of pages. Have you looked in your service treatment records for a headaches diagnosis? Because guess what? That's implicitly service connected. Implicitly service connected. Let's say you had a car accident while in the service. Okay, it had nothing to do with while you were on work, nothing like that. Let's say a drunk driver hit you, what have you, or even if it was your fault, okay? Whatever. You got injured in a car accident on service. Now you have back pain. Okay? This was diagnosed during your service, even though you weren't at work. But guess what? If you were on active duty, you were on duty 24 hours, 7 days per week. That is implicitly service connected already. Do you see how that saves us hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, on trying to get these Nexus letters, run around doing these personal statements? Oh, I promise, hey, my headaches were caused by my back pain, and trying to be, I can win you these, we can win you these all day with the custom personal statements, right? But it's making it more inefficient for you. You're spending tons of cash and these doctors are raking it in. And I think that's why a large reason why none of this is even emphasized, because you're having people do the intel gathering phase for you, which is the whole battle. They're missing things. Most of you watching this have something that has been unclaimed, already diagnosed for you, that you've been missing out on, and you deserve and you're entitled to compensation for that, and you've been completely missing out on it. So wherever you are in the process, if you're using a VSO, if you're claiming on your own, if you're going through VA Claims Academy Premium Bootcamp here, you need to lay eyes, your own eyes, on your service treatment records. And right now I'm going to show you how to do that in the digital format to where it saves you time, effort, and energy, not having to slog through hundreds of pages. Let's go. So you have your health record, your service treatment record in digital form here. This could be a PDF, it could even be a disk on digital form. What you're going to go ahead and do is press Control plus F. So Control and F, that's Foxtrot. And what that's going to bring up is this right over here in the top right, which is your find function. So all we're going to do is it's going to search the whole document, and whatever you type in this little find search bar is going to automatically jump to. So I'm going to type in diagnosis and hit enter. Boom. Save yourself the time going through hundreds of pages of medical records by doing this. Let's be smart. Let's use the technology that we have, right? This is going to jump you. You can hit next, you can hit previous. I don't have anything in this health record. I kind of downloaded this specifically for this video, this type of demonstration. But you're going to see, you can hit enter again, enter again, enter again, and it's going to take you to each and every diagnosis that you've ever gotten. So this is invaluable. It's going to save you so much time. Go ahead and do this. Use this as your first step, and then make your plans based on what you have certifiably here in black and white. Cheers, vets.